Daniele Albertazzi, who's a political scientist at the University of Birmingham and joins us now. Good to have you with us. So the Five Star Movement and the Democratic Party have been bitter rivals. Do you think they can form a coalition, and a coalition that they can sell to the president?
I think it's now pretty certain that the president will appoint Conte, and then Conte obviously has to make an attempt to gather the confidence of Parliament, which is not 100% certain. If you want, we can talk about this. In terms of the differences between the two, it is certainly true that there are quite big differences, and also that the two parties have been attacking each other relentlessly for several years. However, when you look at issues such as investing in the welfare state, helping people at the bottom of society, helping people who have precarious jobs, on these issues, the parties are not very distant. So, a government program that also focused a lot on the economy, the welfare state, could, I think, kind of work and kick off. Now, whether then they can go on governing together for a long time is a different question.
All of this, of course, sparked by Matteo Salvini pulling his League party out of the coalition. He wants snap elections. At this moment in time, are they looking unlikely?
Yes, they are looking unlikely, but I mean, if we put this in context, you look at the last 25 years since when the old political parties disappeared and new political parties emerged, including Berlusconi's Forza Italia. In the last 25 years, it only happened once that a government falling was followed by snap elections immediately, early elections. So what happens is that the Italian constitution says that the president has to find a way, if possible, not to call early elections. And also what happens is that, like in this case, in many cases, you find that MPs are actually quite worried that they might lose their seats. So they are actually quite adamant to see whether there are ways of putting together an alternative majority. Now, in this case, yes, Salvini, the leader of the right-wing League, decided to pull the plug. He had done very well in the European elections. He was hoping to get early elections. But if you look at the Five Star Movement, which were his partners in government, a lot of MPs and senators in the Five Star Movement know that they are very likely to lose their seats if there are fresh elections, because they are expected to gain fewer votes. In fact, there's likely to be a big difference if there are elections in the autumn. So they had a strong incentive to try and hold on. As for the Democratic Party, initially there were kind of considerable divisions within the Democratic Party, but now, again, they more or less they seem to be united behind the leader in forming this government. They're also scared of fresh elections, and also they want to show that they are responsible in the sense that if there is no government soon, a number of things will happen. First of all, there will be a hike in VAT because of an agreement that was made by a preceding government with the European Commission, and this would impact very badly on the economy and will be felt by Italians. So the PD is playing this card of saying, we are the responsible ones here.
Daniele, thank you very much indeed for that. Daniele Albertazzi there.